Good morning, people. It is Monday the 22nd of May, and what better thing to do on a week off than go on a hike. So today we are down at Padstow and we are doing the Saints Way. Don't expect too many of these walk-bys, guys. I've got some ground to cover. Read up about it and... Hey! Hello, mate! The sheepsies are talking to me. Hey! Little sheepsies. So, I'm walking down the hill now. In the distance I can see... Oh, mate! This is my sight for the night. Fantastic. I tell you what, I couldn't have walked another metre today. I'm done. So I'm going to go and check out this place. Good morning, mate. Hope you are keeping well. Day 2. I've just this minute woken up and gone to the toilet. My hips are a bit sore this morning, I'm not going to lie. But I've only got about 4.5 hours to Fowey this morning. I think most of it's road. There's a couple of places which is off road, shall we say. That's what's doing my hips in a little bit, to be honest with you. But I've only got 4.5 hours. I'm going to get down to Fowey, get a cheese and onion pasty, sit at Fowey for a little bit, and then it's like a 3-hour trek. Well, it's a 3-hour trip then from Fowey back to Padstow on the bus to pick my car up and then go home. So I'll try and keep you posted along the way. I'll try and take some video for you so you can see what's going on. And yeah, on the way out I'll take a video of the campsite because it's really pretty here. I'll just show you from my tent what it looks like. So back on it again, guys. It's 8:10. I've got my tent packed up nice and early this morning, and I think it's about a 4 mile walk into Fowey. So I wanted to get in there nice and early, then I can work out the buses for getting home. But it's another cracking day, and I just want to say thank you to the guys at the campsite for taking me in last night, and amazing showers. Oh, that was so nice. But I'm going to get on. I think most of it's road walking today, so I'll try and record some interesting stuff for you. But it is what it is. Beautiful morning. Hips all right this morning, to be honest with you. I was in bed last night in my sleeping bag and I was just like, Jesus, I know it's only 4 miles to Fowey, but I could hardly move last night. But it's amazing once you get your pack back on your back and start stomping again, how amazing it is. Hold on, there's a deer down here. I'm going to see if I can try and... I think it's a deer. Over that, it's the beast of Bodmin. Oh, he's gone over the hedge. Didn't see him. Yeah, I'm near Lostwithiel now. Going like along farmers' fields and down some really old lanes, old public footpaths, and it's just like, it makes you think, doesn't it? I mean, this Saints Way, I don't know when it was registered, when pilgrims first started walking down here, but exactly how many people have done this trail over the years? What is their purpose been? You know, why have they done it? You know, mine was to get over my bit of my anxiety and get out and do a long trail by myself. Long trail, short trail, I don't know, some of you may call it long, 28 miles, some of you may call it short. Some people have said that I'm a little bit crazy, a little bit odd doing it by myself, but it has helped me with my abilities. But at the same time, I'm a little bit disappointed last night that I did stay on a campsite rather than wild camping. That would have helped my anxiety with camping out wild, out in the middle of nowhere. But I suppose you've just got to do what you've got to do, haven't you? This is one step closer than what I was 2 days ago, you know. And how the only way you can better yourself is by being a better person than what you was yesterday. That's the way I look at things. Just don't dwell on things too much. You just don't just do it. Just freaking do it. Don't worry about it, just do it. It'll all come good, or it won't. There's nothing you can do about it. But it's quite nice this morning. I got up early and I'm trekking on before the heat kicks in. And this morning, so far, it's been a kind of a time for me to reflect on my journey so far and reflect on me and where I've come in the last day. And look at that there. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't, but it's a beautiful, beautiful path that nobody probably ever comes down. Anyway, I'm going to carry on and enjoy it. Probably your one and only walk by today. Alright. Walking down through the valley now for a nice wooded area. It's quite nice actually to be in the shade. And I packed my bag a lot different today, to be honest with you. I put my lighter stuff at the bottom and the heavier stuff at the top, so that it's taken all the weight off my hips. And I know I'm like only early into the day, but hell of a lot of a difference. So that's another thing that I've learned. So far my new trainers, my new trail shoes, they're holding up well. I had a very, very small blister on one of my toes, but nothing to worry about. I've gone for the Hoka Una Challenger 6. Now this is my second pair of Challengers. I had the Challenger 4s and they were really good, but they split on the sides. It was only like a netting, like a mesh on this whole front box, toe box of my shoe, and they just split. When you think £170 worth of trainers, trail shoes, shouldn't really be doing that. These are a lot better. And I did think that the toe box was a little bit narrow on these, but since I've got my foot in and tied the laces to how I want them, I haven't had any problems with them whatsoever. They've been really, really comfortable. So that's the Hoka Una Challenger 6. And I've gone for the bright orange, so I can say, what are those? What are those? Sheeps. Pretty much on the River Fowey now. There's the train track that runs along there, and the Saints Way follows along. So guys, I've got about an hour to go and I am really suffering with knee ache now on the downhill bits. So I'm just taking a bit of time out. Found a lovely log to sit on with some beautiful sceneries. I'll just flip the camera around. Beautiful waterfall. I'll have a slurp of drink. Take 10 minutes out.
and then carry on up that path. God, guys, I ain't gonna lie, that last bit, mate, I ain't gonna lie, was painful. It was painful. My knee is kind of like not seized up, but going downhill, it's uneven ground, pretty painful. But I kind of think now we're on the last descent into Fowey, the long descent. About 50 minutes left, and I can only think, seeing Fowey is in the bottom of a valley, I can only think that it's literally the last descent, but we will see. But I'm looking forward to get to Fowey and having a nice pasty, and you know what, a nice cold can of Coke or something like that. It's not as hot today, no, I tell a lie, it's not as sunny today, but you haven't got the wind to keep you nice and fresh, so I'm kind of glad I beasted a load of it yesterday, but hey ho. Oh mate, oh look at this, what an absolute delight. If I could touch the sign I would, so I'm gonna Fowey. So I'm in Fowey, and I tell you what guys, I've never been more happy to get to a location. It's been an absolute awesome time. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, but I know my limitations and I can't wait to get to a pasty shop, get a cheese and onion pasty, can of Coke. That's the only thing that's been keeping me going. And then it's the 3-hour bus trip back to Padstow. I think I'll just fall asleep the whole time. Well, I can't, because I've got to get off halfway through, unless I can find somebody out there that wants to give me a lift to Padstow. You never know what will happen in this day and age. You always bump into some person that you've never thought you would. If that is you, hello. There we are guys, a day and a bit of hard graft is done. I am at Fowey Church, that is the Saints Way complete. I'm going to get a pasty, a nice can of drink, and then see you soon. Good morning guys, hope you are keeping well. It's Wednesday morning, I'm back at home. The sun is still shining here in Cornwall, which is awesome. I just wanted to come on here and do a little bit of a conclusion on the Saints Way, and also to do a bit of a kit review. I've taken the stuff out of my bag, I'm doing my washing and all that sort of stuff, and I just wanted to share with you some of the stuff that I took, if that's okay. So the Saints Way was a 28-mile hike, approximately, give and take a mile or so, but it's about 28 miles from Padstow to Fowey. Lots of people on social media, YouTube, and that said that they didn't really enjoy the walk because there was lots of road walking. Yeah, there is a lot of road walking, but I kind of like that. As a newbie hiker, I kind of like the fact that if I got lost across farmers' fields like I did a couple of times, I knew that I could make the time up on the roads. So yes, there are A roads, there are B roads, there are country lanes, there are farmers' fields, there's farmers' land that you have to go through. There's walking beside the river, there's walking across hills. It's a very all-terrain track, trail, hike, whatever you want to call it. So all in all, really enjoyed the experience. It made me understand my abilities. It gave me some confidence. It helped me with my anxiety. So all in all, really enjoyed it. One thing I did learn from the whole experience as well is the kit that I took. I didn't take a lot of kit, but I kind of feel that the kit that I took was quite bulky, and it made me think next time I do another hike the same sort of mileage? What sort of stuff can I cut out? What sort of stuff can I, what sort of stuff can I shrink down with weight and bulkiness and all that sort of stuff? So my first item that I took, right, was my Osprey 70 litre rucksack. It's the Osprey, however you pronounce that, Aether 70 AG. Absolute cracking rucksack. I love this rucksack, but it is a chunky donkey. You know, it's like, it weighs about 2 kilograms. It is a big item of kit. I have actually said to myself that I am going to go out there and I'm going to get a smaller pack sack. But the problem is how small do you go? Do I go 35 litre? Do I go 50 litre? And I said on the video that I can't understand how you people manage to get all your stuff in such a small pack. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a 35 litre or a 50 litre pack. And I am going to just put whatever I can in that pack. It's a little bit like having a small house, right? And then you get a bigger house. But the bigger house you get, the more stuff you put in it. And you've never really gained any space, if you see what I mean. So what my theory behind all this is if I get a 35 litre to 55 litre rucksack, then I can only put in it the amount of space that I've got, if that makes any sense. So there you are, Osprey, Aether 75, great rucksack, but I am going to be getting a smaller one for my next journey. Right, tent. I took with me my Cloud Peak 2 tent. It is a great tent, really, really awesome. But I've questioned whether on my next trek I go for something a little smaller, like a Nature Hike Cloud Up 2 or a 1. That is 1.7 kilograms instead of 2.7. So look, I mean, that I've managed to, I take the poles out. Let me find the poles. I take the poles and the pegs out and I put that in the front of my rucksack. And then I basically squash this right down and put that in my rucksack. So I'm kind of going to be looking at a smaller tent for my next hike. My sleeping bag that I took this time was the OEX Fathom EV40. Now, for this hike, right, now in the past I've said that it's not as warm as they make it out. It's not that much of a, it's not a 3-season sleeping bag in my opinion. It's a 2-season sleeping bag. It's got a comfort rating of -1 and a limit of -8. It's not a 4-season sleeping bag. It's a 2 to 3 season sleeping bag. That on this trek kept me nice and toasty. I was warm with that one. So I'm kind of thinking that I would use that one again on a summer hike, on a spring hike. So that's that. My pillow I took, right, is the THERMAREST pillow. Now, that is made out of all extra, all bits of bedding that THERMAREST don't use. It's recycled, it's put into this pillow, and it's a great pillow, but that is the large one, and that has been shrunk down in size, so I can open that right up and have it twice the size, like a normal size bed pillow. That for me, right, for what I'm doing on this journey was too big. I could have used my Trekology pillow, the Trekology inflatable pillow, and it would have got down to, I don't know, a quarter of that size. So I think the next time I should probably use my Trekology blow-up pillow. It will save some weight and it will save some space in my pack. What mat did I take? Now I took my THERMAREST PROLITE Apex. This one has an R rating of 3.8. It's a really, really good mat to use in the winter. I use that with my other THERMAREST roll mat. It gives me about an R rating of about 5, nearly 6 in total. It is too big and bulky for what I've just done this weekend. Again, I could have used my Trekology UL80, and it's no good for the winter and that sort of stuff. It's not got a very good R rating, but it packs right down. And for doing a summer stroke spring trek, I think that would the size and the weight for carrying that in my pack would have been much, much better. So I am gonna look at that. What else did I take? I took this one with me, which I always take, my little knee pad, my bum seat for when I'm sat on the floor. That weighs next to nothing. I'll put that in the front of my pack. That's here nor there. I took my coat, my regatta coat, waterproof coat. Now, like I was saying to the guys in my community, you know, at what stage do you not take a waterproof jacket? It folds right down light. Let me just lower you down a little bit. Yeah, there we are. It folds down light, and if it tips down with rain, down here in Cornwall, you never know when if it's going to start to rain. It surprises you. That there, in my eyes, is a necessity. You need that. So I will take that again. That was nice. I also took my FORCLAZ down jacket. Did I need to take that? I always find it's nice of a night time to just put that on just before it's getting dark and it gets a little bit colder. It packs down light. Is it a necessity? I looked at the weather forecast. I knew it wasn't going to rain, but in my mind, it is a necessity. So, you know, there's that. What else did I take? I took my cook set, which is the OEX cook set that I bought recently. On top of that, I've got the stand and the Sea to Summit mug. Inside the OEX Hero, I had a 100-gram gas canister, perfect for it. So I feel that I can't really downsize on that at all, to be honest with you, because it was all compact. Let me put it away right, hold on. Oh, come on. There, I think that's better. It was all compact, away in the bag, quite light. There, that's my cook set. I obviously took some food. I took some is it Wayfield? Yes. I took a little dry sack with my food in. I probably took more food than what I needed to be honest with you. But I also took a Wayfair Moroccan style bean stew with me, which I didn't use. And I also took a something to eat custard apple crunch. Which really, did I take too much food? Possibly, but you never know how much food you're going to need, do you really, to be honest with you. What else did I take? I took my power bank, which was well needed because I needed to charge my phone up because I was using my phone to use as my what's the matter with me this morning? I haven't had enough coffee. Hold on, let me have a slurp. That's better. I use this power bank to charge my phone up to get back to my family and friends. I used it to charge up my phone because I was using it as my camera and also for my navigation. So that was a must. Could I have got a smaller bank? Well, yeah, I can. I mean, this capacity is a 25,600 man hours bank, so it's a big one, but it's awesome because you know your phone's never going to run out. I also took my dry sack with extra clothes, pants and socks in, and another dry sack with my electronics. In there is my head torch. My head torch was the Petzl Nano headphones for in the tent of a night time, and also my new lantern, which is the OEX Powerlux. So there was quite a lot of bulky stuff there that I took with me, which, like I say, I think that I can shrink down on my next trek. I'm going to get a smaller rucksack. I'm going to get smaller pillow. I'm going to use my Trekology pillow, my Trekology UL80 mat next time. Take less clothes, possibly take less food. Overall, I think that I can probably knock a few kilograms off of my pack for next time, which will make my knees and my hips a little bit better. But that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching this two-part trek, the Saints Way. I hope you enjoyed it. Please if you haven't, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Please, if you enjoyed it and you want to contribute to the running of the channel so that I can buy a new camera and that I can buy a new microphone and stuff like that, please consider buying me a beer. If you go down below into the show notes and the episode description, that will tell you how you go about doing that. Just simply click on the link and consider getting me a beer, and I will have you on the next episode. I will give you a shout out on the next episode. I will, drink my beer, and you get where I'm coming from. But guys, thank you very much for joining me on the Saints Way. It was an honour to take you with me. I hope that you did learn something about the journey and my conclusion of it. And feel free to get in the comments and have a chat. If there's anything that you want to ask me, send me an email, jaff10@hotmail.com, about the Saints Way, and I'll do my best to get back to you. But guys, thank you very much for watching once again. Stay safe, stay classy, and get out there and do something special today.